Hello everybody. Happy Sunday. I don't know actually that I will post this on Sunday, but I am making it on Sunday afternoon because it is so beautiful here in Northern California today. 73 degrees outside and sunny and no wind. It's just the perfect day. So we've decided tonight for dinner we're going to barbecue some hamburgers. And what better to go with hamburgers than a macaroni salad? So I thought today I would share with you my macaroni salad recipe. It's actually the same recipe that my mother used and my grandmother used, and I just kind of copied it from them. So I'm going to share it with you, and hopefully you will enjoy it. The other thing I wanted to tell you was, because I'm on YouTube, I watch a lot of other YouTube videos. And I was watching Appalachia Cooking with Brenda. I don't have her link, but if you type in YouTube Appalachia Cooking with Brenda, she should come up because she's got about 30,000 followers, subscribers. And so it inspired me to want to do my macaroni salad recipe because hers is just so completely different. So it's just interesting how people cook in different areas of the world or even in the United States. She uses fresh tomatoes and cucumbers and bell peppers, and I don't use any of those things. She uses vinegar and sugar, and I don't use that either. But hers looked fantastic. And so I thought, well, one of these days I'm going to learn how to link this, and I'm going to link it to Brenda because I just love her. She's just so adorable, and she does so many cooking videos. I think she's having surgery right now, so she's got a couple that she posts one every 2 weeks or so. But anyways, okay, let's get down to business. First thing I did was I boiled my noodles, just like you would boil any noodles, hot water, a little salt, a little oil in the water, until the noodles were soft. And I used the golden grain, but you can use whatever you want. This 16 ounces of the golden grain, and it was the small seashells. Those are my favorite to make macaroni salad. So I have them here in my sink, and they've been cooling. I rinsed them real well with some cold water. And so that's the first thing that goes into our our bowl. And then I just kind of mix around and make sure they're not all stuck in there. Okay, so the second thing I put into my salad is, once again, sweet pickle relish. I use sweet pickle relish in a lot of recipes, you'll notice. I used it in my tuna melt, I use it in stuffed eggs, I use it in my potato and macaroni salad. So I use a good 2 heaping teaspoons of my sweet pickle relish. It used to be, when my mom was alive, that we would can together all the time. We made our own relish, and we canned applesauce, peaches, pears, all kinds of jams and jellies. Since she's passed away, I have not canned anything, and so I really need to get back into that because I liked doing it, but I liked doing it mainly because I was doing it with my mother. Maybe I'm just missing her, and that's why, but I haven't yet canned since she's been gone. The second thing I put in is some diced, chopped pimentos. I think I just do this because my mom and grandmother always did it. So diced chopped pimentos. And so I could see where Brenda, with Appalachia Cooking with Brenda, where she did the bell peppers, because it's basically about the same thing. And just mix that around really good in there. And I already chopped up my green onions, and I used 2 bundles of green onions. Some people do not like onions, period, and it goes in nothing that they cook, and that's okay. But I love onions, you'll notice that too. So 2 bundles of chopped green onions now go into my noodles. And I just used my wonderful, I love wooden spoons, and I never knew what it meant to have a seasoned spoon. My grandma would always say, oh, you need to have a seasoned spoon. Now I know. When you use your spoon so much that it gets a nice smooth texture to it, it's a little brown on the edges, that means you've cooked with that spoon a lot. So anyways, the next thing I use is just some regular old yellow mustard. And I don't measure really when it comes to this kind of stuff, but I'm going to say it's probably 2 tablespoons of mustard that I use. I don't like it super mustardy, but I do like a little mustard in there. And if the noodles are like tepid, they're not super cold, they seem to absorb everything better for you. So I like to cool the noodles in some cold water, but I don't like to put them in the refrigerator and do it later. I want to do it right then so it's not too cold, because it then doesn't absorb all your flavors up. Okay, next thing is the mayonnaise, and like I said with my tuna melt recipe, you put too much mayonnaise in there, then you've got soup, and that's not good. So I just use a little bit at a time. However, I know that I'm going to need a couple big spoonfuls, so I'll just get right to that. And if you'll notice, I never use brands. I just use the store brand, so this is Best Food mayonnaise. Some people swear that they have to have Kraft or they have to have Best Foods. I'm not one of those people. I think there's nothing wrong with just good old generic brands. Okay. And sometimes you'll make your macaroni salad and you'll put it in the refrigerator, and then the next morning when you take it out to go to your potluck or what have you, it has absorbed a lot of the moisture into the noodles, and then you have to add a little more mayonnaise. I'm going to add one more scoopful of mayonnaise in here, and I think that will be good. I forgot to get my garlic salt and seasoning salt out before we started this video, so I'll have to run over to my spice cabinet again, but I have it all organized so it won't be hard to find. And then the last thing I put in here are some hard-boiled eggs. I had 6. I think the hubby took a couple for breakfast, but that's all right. We can make do with 4. And there's no pretty rhyme or reason way to cut it. I just cut it up into little chunks and mix it into the salad. If I didn't put eggs in my salads, my kids would think something was wrong with me, because we put eggs in everything. I put eggs in my lasagna. That'll be another recipe for you. So my kids love my lasagna. It's funny because my kids are all grown. The youngest one is 26. The oldest one is 36. But they have grown up with just my cooking all the time. So if we go somewhere and somebody has a potato or macaroni salad and there's no eggs in it, they'll be like, "What the heck, Mom? There's no eggs in here." That's me and the way I cook all the time. All right, so I'm going to stir up all these eggs, hard-boiled eggs. I think I need to get a clear bowl so that everybody can see what I'm doing, but I went to Target today with my good friends and I forgot. All right, so let me go get my garlic salt and my seasoning salt. I'll be right back. And I don't measure this either. I just kind of sprinkle a little bit on, and it's better to just put a little bit on and then test it, taste it, and if it's not good, then put a little more. And then, you know, most people like to add their own salt and pepper when they dish up their plate anyway, so I try not to put a whole lot on there. So I'm gonna give this a taste, all right? Oh, that's really good. It's really good. Let me show you. Here is my macaroni salad. And that's it, guys. It's super easy. So just noodles, relish, green onions, pimentos, mayonnaise, mustard, hard-boiled eggs, a little salt, garlic salt, and a little Laurae seasoning salt. And you got yourself a wonderful little macaroni salad here. And will go perfect with our hamburgers tonight. So there we are. All right, if any of you guys make this recipe, let me know what you think about it. Okay, I'd love if you'd subscribe to my page. This is only my second video cooking, and I plan to do more, and I hope you enjoyed, and you guys have a great afternoon. Bye bye.